Hi, I'm Sophie Sedlacek, and this is my VADA alumni interview. Thanks.
Okay, so what is your name?
My name is Sophie Sedlacek.
Ah, great. And how long have you been studying at VADA?
I started at VADA in 2021, I believe, was my first class.
So that's like 4 years.
4 years, yeah.
4 years of study.
Yeah.
And what was it like when you first started?
It was terrifying. Yeah, it was so scary. I had never taken an acting class before, and I kind of just walked into it blindly. I grew up dancing, so I'm pretty comfortable with, I'm very comfortable with performing, but I've never had to talk while performing before.
Right. Okay, great. And then, so strangely enough, your dad and I have a relationship from when we were kids. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, it kind of felt like this weird, like universal, like connection coming to this school. Like I had signed up for VADA on my own without even telling my parents I was going to take an acting class.
Yeah.
And when I did tell my dad I signed up for this class, he was like, no, wait, like my friend I went to high school with has a school, like you should go to his. And then when I told him who you were, and then it kind of, wait.
There it is.
There it is. I was like,
yeah.
Okay.
That's great. You know, and I remember when you told me, I was like this Rolodex of, I was like, oh,
yeah.
And then also your uncle.
Yep.
I'm also friends with your uncle. So,
yeah.
There's some crazy stories there.
Apparently, yes. Yeah.
But we don't talk about it.
We don't talk about it.
We don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So coming, and then how did you start approaching the business? You got the training, you started training, and then what was your next steps?
Yeah, so I started the training. I did PACE 1 and PACE 2, and I really loved it, and I was like feeling really excited about getting an agent. I got my headshots done, started submitting, and then it was a long wait of nothing.
Nothing? So
yeah.
What happened?
So I think when you first admit to an agency, you think coming fresh out of class, it's just going to happen right away. And then you kind of realize it's not going to happen right away.
Right.
And at least that was my experience. Just because I had only just started taking acting classes, I didn't have like any experience coming into it. And it was really hard to stay motivated.
Yeah.
During that time.
Yeah.
It was very difficult.
Yeah, because you're not getting accepted.
You're not getting accepted. So you kind of come off of this high being like, oh my gosh, like I just finished this course and it was so good. And you kind of expect to jump right into it. And that's just not the way this business goes. And that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
So then we got you into an agency.
Yes.
And then in the first year, what happened in your first year?
My first year, I got a couple callbacks. I was pinned for some stuff. Was auditioning like fairly consistently. Didn't book anything though, which was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I remember coaching you for a couple of those callbacks.
Yeah.
And we did great work.
Yeah.
But
it was pretty silent. Yeah.
Right, and so again, that's kind of very demoralizing.
Yeah.
So how did you fight through that silence, that demoralizing? How did you do that?
Yeah, I think coming to class was like the only thing that got me through that. Like I've been so consistent in the scene study classes here for probably 3 years.
Yeah, 3.5 years.
3.5 years. And it kind of just made me realize like when it's quiet, that is like the opportunity to dive into it and like really put in the work. And I think a lot of people would like see that silence and that quiet as like, oh my gosh, it's not going to happen for me. like, what's the point? I should just throw in the towel. And I saw that as like a challenge and like kind of the time to water the plants.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, get ready.
Yeah, get ready.
Get ready, yeah. Okay, so then we got into our second year.
Yeah.
And I remember I was in Mexico, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, you know.
Yeah.
So tell us what happened in your second year.
In my second year, I booked a Hallmark movie.
Woo!
Which was the best day of my life. I still remember the phone call I got from Lisa. I couldn't really say much. I was so just in shock. Cried some happy tears.
Yeah. Real sense of acknowledgement.
Yeah, because it was a lot of work up until that point. It was a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what else happened after that? You got the Hallmark.
Got the Hallmark. I did a commercial, and then I did my first vertical shortly after that as well.
And tell me, what is a vertical?
A vertical is essentially a soap opera that is shot vertically, so you can watch it on your phone, and they're very popular on the internet.
Oh, okay. Where are they popular?
They're big in Asia. I think China is where most of the production companies originate from.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that's where a lot of the consumers are. And
Yes.
then, did you see anything on TikTok?
Yes. Yes. After my first vertical came out, which I didn't even really know what it was when I did it, because they were kind of just starting to happen here in Vancouver.
Right.
I was literally just on my phone, and all of a sudden, like, I'm scrolling, as you do, and then my face comes up, and I'm like, who's she?
I recognize that face.
Yeah. And then I started, people, like my friends, I would go to work, and people would be like, I just watched you in this, like, movie. I don't know what it was. I was like, okay.
Just a random
Just
clip.
a random clip would come up.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what was your role?
I don't play very nice characters. I played this girl who was pretending to be this other girl. I pretended to be super rich. I was very poor. I just wore really fancy clothes and essentially was just really nasty to this girl for no reason and tried to steal her husband. Not even her husband, her fiance. Yeah.
Okay, so that was good.
That was good.
That's a good one. Okay, so then we got into, what did we do after that? We got into year 3.
Yes.
I know we kind of ripped into like on-camera scene study.
Yes.
We did a lot of that. What was it like being in on-camera scene study?
Oh my gosh, it's the best. Like, if I didn't do the on-camera scene study, I would not be able just to have walked into verticals. Even when I did the Hallmark, like, I feel like we learn so much about what it's actually like on set that you just feel so ready for it when you're in the moment.
Great. Have you met any fellow alumni on set?
I have. Yes, that's been really fun.
What's it like meeting like a classmate on set?
It's the best.
Yeah.
It's such a cool feeling, because when you're in class, you don't really feel like you know you're an actor, but you don't really like feel it. Like, you don't embody it until you're like on set. I feel like a lot of people don't. At least I struggled with saying I was an actor until I started working.
Yeah.
And it's kind of this moment where it's like, we're doing it. And it's like, you're so proud of each other. And it's just a really nice moment.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. And then, what happened in our third year? What happened then? We did on-camera scene study, lots of training.
Lots of training. We did the PAD.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Which was huge for me.
Okay, so we did the pro actor development class. Okay. So tell me what happened for you in that class.
I did so much like internal work on myself during that class.
Hang on. We want to hear about this.
Am I doing okay?
This is pure gold.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, you're doing amazeballs. Okay, yeah, so we'll talk about PAD.
Okay.
The PAD, Tell me about like what was the pad, and then what was your experience? So what was pro actor development?
It was, hold on, let me wrap my brain around it because there was so much that happened in that class.
Yeah.
The pad class really makes you go inside and deal with your shit that you need to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, that was overcoming perfectionism. It really like makes you take the time to sit down, because we did have homework. We did have to like hand stuff in, which isn't really what you do in an acting class.
Yeah.
But it was so much more than that. Like, you really have to face stuff you don't want to face, which in the moment is kind of scary. But I came out of that class, like, I still think about that class. I still go back and read my notes from that. Like, that will continually be like something that I think about.
Great.
Yeah.
Did anything come true on your your list?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't really work at my restaurant job anymore, which was a big goal.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm thinking of my list.
Well, you have Bryce. You have an apartment.
I do.
You have, a job making movies.
Yeah.
So just say those things.
Okay. Yeah. So in the pad class, it's not just about like acting. It is about acting, but it also teaches you like you have to set your life up in order to continue being an actor and support yourself.
Yeah.
And I was in a very lonely place when I did that class, and I had some personal stuff on my list, and I manifested a lot of it.
What were those things?
A boyfriend.
Oh, okay. That's a good.
Yeah. Have a boyfriend. He's very supportive.
Yeah.
I really wanted to get my own apartment.
Yeah. You got that?
I got it.
Good.
I really wanted to be a consistent working actor, and I never thought I would be able to say that, but acting is my full-time job.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so that brings us to present day.
Yes.
What's gone on in the last, I guess, 6 months?
Yeah.
It's probably been really kind of where we lit the wick.
Yeah.
So tell me what's been going on in the last 6 months.
In the last 6 months, I've been auditioning more than I've ever been auditioning.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have like an average of at least 5 auditions a week right now,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't always gonna, like, it varies, but I've just been a lot busier. Like, things have really picked up for me a lot more. I've done 5 verticals since June, so all summer I was working on verticals.
So you've done 5?
I've done 6 verticals.
6?
Yeah.
And so,
I'm about to start my 7th on the weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know that they were fighting over you for that one.
Yes. Yes, they were.
Yeah, that's great. And I think we got another one coming or something too.
There's a couple.
Yeah, there's a couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're doing your 7th, and then you have
7th.
and you have a few more.
I have a few more
in the mix.
in the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like right now, my audition process, it looks a bit different because I'm getting like self-tape requests, but I'm also being requested by productions directly,
Mm-hmm.
which is, that's different.
Yeah.
And fun.
And validating.
Yeah, it's very validating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap up. Is there anything that you would like to say, or anything before we end this interview?
I just want to say thank you to Simon and VADA for being my second home over the past 3 years, and I honestly would not have made it this far without this place.
Yeah.
It's a very special, amazing school,
Yeah, love you too.
and I love you guys.
Love you back. Oh, get me misty already. Killing me. That's it. Great. Thank you.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh.